Hey everybody, welcome back to the tower. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're not, well, you're having a tower moment, you've come to the right place. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back, I hope I can help you. Every message you see here is timeless, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. With that out of the way, let's see what we do here. And what I do here is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to find out your overall tower reading, the energy of it. We look at the bottom of the deck for more information, and then we clarify. It's simple as that. Don't ever try to force a tarot reading to fit. Give it some time, though, because, this is kind of like what's on the way or about to happen. So just don't, oh, this isn't my situation right now. You get the idea. A lot of people just kind of wig out when it's like, well, this isn't me. This isn't right now, and it's like, well, no, just calm down. It's okay. All right, with all that out of the way, let's get started. Hierophant on this side of the tower is basically the energy of lesson not learned. You didn't figure something out when you should have. I think you've done this before. This feels like a pattern already. This is something you've faced before, you've dealt with before, you've messed with it before, but you just didn't learn your lesson, and now it's going to lead to your tower moment. We'll figure out what it is when we clarify. And that's going to lead to the Fool card. So this tower moment's going to lead to a complete reset of your life, almost. It's going to be like a brand new situation, a new road, a new direction, leap of faith into the unknown. So I think this is the energy of, if I were just to stop this right now, it would feel like the energy of, I quit, I give up, I'm going to try something else. I can't do this. This isn't for me. I've tried, I've tried to do this for so long and it didn't work. I can't figure it out. It's okay to quit sometimes, especially if it's at the job. At the bottom of the deck is like, yeah, I think you've known this for a while. The Wheel card and the High Priestess. I think you felt that you've known this situation was going to end sooner than later. You knew, and you've always known that this was never a permanent situation, but it kind of turned into one. You kind of felt like, you know, this is only going to be a summer job, and then it turned into a 3-year job, or, yeah, I'm only going to live with you for a couple months, and then 3 years later, you're still living with the same person, and you kind of hate it. You know, it's one of those things that just feels like you thought things were going to turn out a certain way. You planned for it, and then that's the Hierophant saying, nah, you didn't learn anything. Nothing is temporary. Really, it can last a long time if you let it, and I think you've let it go on too long. Yeah, Two of Swords, definitely. Knight of Swords, a lot of swords, a lot of swords. And Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is exactly what I meant. This was a situation that was very much meant to be temporary. It wasn't meant to last, and it's lasted a whole lot longer than you thought. You've given a lot more to it than you intended. It's kind of made you stuck. You can't move. You feel like you can't move forward. And the Knight of Swords energy here, it just feels like you're just a mess. So, yeah, this is very much the energy of what was supposed to be a short-term thing turned into a long-term thing, and it's driven you pretty much crazy. You can't handle it. You don't like it. Tower moment. You gotta put your foot down. Page of Pentacles. Yep. Eight of Swords. Nope. Wand. I was looking at the swords when I said it. Eight of Wands on the bottom of the tower. There's going to be a conversation between you and someone else. It's going to be one of those you need to leave situations because this was never permanent. This was never supposed to be, forever. I've helped you and I've saved you and I've pulled you out of the fire, and now you need to stand on your own, but you can't, kind of energy. This is the energy of get out, leave, go do your own thing, because you feel like this person has drained your mental energy, your financial resources, your, everything. And it didn't intend to be that way. I don't think either of you intended it to be this way, but it just kind of turned into it. You got used to it. A day turned into a couple of days. That turned into a week. And then, things change on their side. And you're like, okay, fine, you can stay for a little longer or whatnot. And then that just kind of turned into a thing. It just started continuing on for months and months and months. And you're tired of it. I mean, it's not like you hate this person, and you definitely could live with them a lot longer, or be with them, or be in a situation, but you don't it's getting kind of stressful too. You just want your life back the way it was. you kind of want your freedom back, and that's what's going to happen with this tower moment. You're going to have a sit down conversation with them, and all of the situation that you have right now is going to burn to the ground, which is what you kind of want. Because the King of Wands, over the Fool card, you have plans, you want to do things. Queen of Wands, yeah, this is definitely you trying to get out and do your own thing. And then the Queen of Cups. This will be good for you once you get this person out of your life. You're, I know it seems harsh and it sounds mean, but you need your freedom. Especially if this resonates with you. You've had this person in your life for too long, and you just want out. You want to be free. That's why the Wheel and the High Priestess is here, because you've known this for a while. You've been looking for towards the day when they would get out, and it just never seems to happen. The day that never comes, right? But yeah, after this Fool card hits and you get to start your own thing, you've got plans, you've got talent, and you're gonna work on you're just gonna be happier. You're gonna be happier by yourself again, and then you're gonna learn this lesson of the next time somebody needs a place to stay for a couple days, you're probably gonna say no, because you know what it can turn into. You know what can happen. You know how this can just derail your whole life. So you're gonna get your life back on track the way it was. And again, it's not like I don't think you don't hate this person, but you are kind of sick of them. You're just like, all right, you need to leave. You need to go do your own thing. Get out. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles, and that's exactly what this whole thing feels like. It feels like work. It feels like you haven't had your own freedom in a long time. Yeah. You can't wait to get rid of this person. And you've been chomping on the bit to do it for a long time, and it's finally going to happen. But in order for this Tower moment to hit, like I said, it all depends on what you do right here. The time is good to put your foot down and do the whole we need to talk thing, and tell them the situation, and tell them you just can't do it anymore. All right. It all depends on you. So if you've been waiting to do this, the energy to do it is now. Everything is on focus for right now. Okay. This is the time to get it done. Because once that happens, once you get this person out of your life, you've got big plans for the future. You're gonna start completely over, and you're gonna do big things. You're gonna do all the things you wanted to do for however long they've been holding you back, or you couldn't do because of them, or whatever. You're gonna have a good time, a better time in your life once you get rid of this person or get out of this situation. It's coming. All you got to do is find the courage to do it, and the energy is with you right now. So if you were looking for a sign, here it is. Turn that wheel. Do the thing that needs to be done, all right? Okay, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. Thank you for watching. I try to upload every single day, so please hit the subscribe button if you feel up to it. If you made it to the end, thank you very much for watching all this way. I appreciate it. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.